welcome back to Tricks of the Trade. I'm Mikey Bradley, and today we're talking about one-handers. The first thing I want to go over when we talk about one-handers is hooking your foot. The reason you hook your foot is to keep yourself from sliding on the seat, and if you hit a bump, to keep your butt on the seat. There's 3 ways to hook your foot. The first way is shift locking. To shift lock, you shift up and you hold this shifter lever up with your toes. The second way is to put your heel on the front side of the peg. This is a dirt bike move. The third way, and this is how I do it, is you just hook your toes underneath the peg. That's the most common way for stunt bike riders to do it. The first 2 are more of a dirt bike rider trick. When you're sit down, you want to turn your bars to the right to bring the throttle closer to you and bring your elbow in. I like to turn the bars because the least amount of moving parts on the bike makes the bike feel more stable for me. And when you bring your elbow in, it just like feels locked in and sturdy. Some people do it with the bars straight, but that's not how I prefer it. I think if you turn the bars, it's a little bit better habit to form because it'll help you in hand drags and progressing later on down the road. So as I mentioned before, when you're doing a sit down, you turn the bars to the right. When you do a stand-up, you turn the bars to the left. The reason you turn the bars to the left on a stand-up is because it's better wrist position. Because if the bars were low and you're standing up, it'd be really hard to use the throttle like that. So when it's up higher, it's more comfortable. When you put your foot in the hole standing up and you use the foot brake, we just call it foot in the hole. But an OG told me that trick is actually called Kilroy. So that's your fun stunt riding fun fact of the day. The first thing you want to do is scoot your butt back, clutch up a nice wheelie, and then I move my foot under here and hook it, turn the bars to the right, my elbow in, and then let go. So just to do it one more time, scoot your butt back, hook your foot, turn the bars, and let go. So once you get comfortable doing that, people are always like doing like all this weird goofy stuff with their arms and shooting basketballs. I think you look like a drunk uncle dancing at a wedding, but my personal preference is to make everything look easy and smooth, so I just rest my hand on my lap like this. Another one is just a point in the sky or arm down. That's the 3 that I suggest. If your wheelie starts to get wobbly for some reason, if you just put your hand on the tank, it straightens out and it feels like more stable for some reason. Once you get comfortable doing one-handers, I like to keep my hand on the tank here and then work on the drop back a little bit and just keep going back and back further until eventually you scrape it. Ooh, I missed. Here we go. And that would be like the first step to doing a hand drag. For style, I like to put my hand out like this, just so like in pictures everybody knows I'm one-handed. So now so when you're learning hand drags, just do them whatever way is most comfortable for you. But I hate when people like go like this and then like go nowhere close. I think it looks way better if you have your arm in across your belly and then you just reach down and touch real quick. It's like kind of like an element of surprise. They don't know it's coming. I'm not the best at hand drags. I can only do what I call tip touches. I can't get my palm, so, and I don't drag, I just touch. But that is my personal style preference. So, real quick, I'm just gonna go over the Kilroy, the foot in the hole one-handers. People do it with their knee on this seat, their foot in the hole and their knee on the seat, and that is not for me. I think it's cheating and it's uglier. It's better if you have your knee off the seat. The best way to get control of it is to start, I always start in a sit down, and then jump to seat stander,
and then get comfortable here, get comfortable right here, and then reach for it, reach for the brake. So you're going straight, and then turn the bars to the left like I said, and let go. I struggle getting my back leg straight, which looks better. The higher the wheelie is, the easier it is to keep your back leg straight. I'm still practicing that. But when you start chasing the wheelie, well, when I start chasing the wheelie or whatever, when it's a little bit low, my back knee is bent, and I think it doesn't look as good. The coolest way to get to a champion, the most stylish I think, is start sit down. Like every wheelie, start sit down, and then jump to seat stander, but land with your right leg and put your left leg in the seat. Like, so your left foot never touches the front seat. It just goes in the back. Oh.
That's all the tips I can think of. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your crazy aunt with 3 cats. Peace.